All right. Greetings and salutations, folks. Hope everyone is well. Don't mind the unruly, unkept hair. Again, I have pretty much given up on grooming. I just don't care anymore. Greetings, Jason. Greetings, Molly. How's everything tonight? I'll set that over there. Hello, Grace. Good to see you. This is also me trying to do a reset on the hair. So right now I look completely unkept, which is good and or fine. I also have a fly in here, which is driving me nuts. So if you see me randomly clapping at air, it's me trying to catch a fly. For the most part, he's been kind of over there by my TV, but he's still driving me nuts. Little one. It's not a big one, it's a little one. Small fly. But it's just flying around in here. If I had a rubber band, I'd get it, but I don't have a rubber band over here. And my fly swatter is buried over there under stuff. Greetings, Cecilia. How's it going? To answer one of the questions you always ask me, I just finished a medium pizza. I was hungry. Haven't really eaten much in a few days, so decided to eat that tonight, which was worth it because honestly I could probably eat a little bit more. I'm just not going to. Do not have anything for drinks tonight other than beer, so also have an energy drink, but I do not think this energy drink is going to go very well with Jaeger. Yeah, I don't think orange flavored energy drink and Jaeger would mix very well, so save this guy for another day, maybe work a day. Well, that aside, let's see. Nothing too new this week. Did pick up, I believe it was last week. Right, Jason? I picked that up last week? That planter? Yeah, I think I picked it up last week. I think I picked it up like Saturday. Or Sunday. I think I grabbed it Sunday. No, I couldn't have grabbed it Sunday. I think I snagged it on Friday. Yeah, I think I snagged it last Friday. Anyways, I picked it up. You know what? Here's an idea. Hey, Ground Fog, how's it going? I can check my receipts. Let's see, there it is. Let's try that one there. Yep. I picked that up on the... Oh, shit. God dang it, where's the date on here? $86.08 for that planter. There it is. I picked it up on the 11th, so last week. 10 days ago? Wow, that's a quick 10 days. Jeez. So I must have picked that up like last Friday, or the Friday before last. Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. What hold on, now I don't even know when the 11th was. Jeez. Give me a second. But yeah, I picked up another planter. This one is, unfortunately, it's a raised bed planter, similar to like a birdie's. If anybody knows what a birdie's raised planters are, they're basically the galvanized steel ones. Is it corrugated? Yeah, corrugated ground planters, the raised bed planters. I picked me one of those up. Apparently, like I said, according to my thingy here, I picked it up on the 10th. Or, sorry, the 11th. God, my brain hurts. Well, it was Wednesday. I must have been bored. What was I doing on a Wednesday at Lowe's? I don't remember why I went there. The planter was not exactly something I was going to pick up. It just ended up in my pocket. It just ended up in my pocket, or in my cart. So there's that. Unexpected. I always got something unexpected that pops into my cart, or Lowe's somehow steals my money. Bastards and Lowe's and Home Depot are notorious for constantly robbing me. I think we showed it off on Jason's Live last Wednesday. Yeah, so yeah, it would have been last Wednesday when I picked it up. So, again, similar to the Raised Birdies, it's a segmented planter. I looked at the website. It doesn't look like the website actually allows you to acquire additional inserts. So I suppose in order to do what you want to do with this one, you'd have to buy multiples. I plan on buying some more because I'm going to have to rebuild all my garden beds. Most of them were made out of 2x6 materials. A lot of it was heavy pine, like resin-filled pine. So a lot of the slats are still good. It's just my vertical cross pieces that I had in there, which were 1.5 by 1.5 that I ripped. Basically ripped a 2x4. Oh, geez, 2x4? No, it was I think it was a 2x6. And I ripped those. Hey, Colin, how's it going? Ripped those more or less, I think, into thirds. I don't know. I had a weird board, and I was just cutting them into pieces. So used those to basically cut all my verticals, but they're all starting to rot out. So at some point, I am going to have to start rebuilding those garden beds, like, big time. I only went live like 5 minutes ago. Because, yeah, as I was refreshing one of the beds, I was running my hands through the dirt and tagged myself on one of the screws because the screw's sticking out. So I had to use like 3.5-inch screws on that thing because I needed enough. The 2-inch screws weren't doing it. The 2.5s just weren't cutting it because they were barely getting into the end piece. So I ended up buying like 3 boxes of 3-inch screws. Those going a little bit better with the 3.5. I don't even bother checking my For You page. That's usually an Instagram thing. But yeah, I don't know about all that. You might want to unsubscribe, resubscribe, re-click the notifications, do the usual. Sinuses are being weird today, but as you can tell, I'm not super sinusy, so this one's just being weird. It's been like that most of the day. I don't know. It's been funny with me this week. Not as bad, though, because I've been outside a lot. Basically, yesterday, for those of you who saw me yesterday, probably noticed I looked burned out. I was 100% burned out yesterday. Spent pretty much 6 hours in the sun just disassembling pallets. I took one apart yet. I didn't take one apart today. I took one apart yesterday. When I got off of work, I had picked up another one and managed to take it apart before it ran out of sunlight. Yeah, I was over. It was like 91 or 92 today. It was like 95 yesterday, and it's going to be the same damn thing tomorrow. It's great for some of my starts. At this point, I might as well start planting peppers because the daytime high is like 90 plus. Lows are in like the 50s, like mid 40s to mid 50s, depending on the varying days. But let's see. Right now we have 90. I think my high was to 92 today. 93 was our high, supposedly. Doesn't look like it might have gotten to that height. I don't know. But yeah, lows, not the hardware store, the temperature is 49 degrees tonight. Hey, Deb, how's it going? Ooh, maple trees, maple pollen. Man, that sucks. But yeah, like next week, what is today? Saturday? So next Friday, even with the weather as it is now, it says it's going to be a high of 80 with a low of 44. Most of my plants aren't going to freeze. My citrus might take a bit of a hit, but as it stands, they're going crazy inside the greenhouse. I just got to figure out a way to get the damn ants out of my pots. I have those damn little black ants, those little sugar ants. I have got to figure out a way to get them out of my planters. They are just wreaking havoc on my plants. Yes, technically they could be beneficial to my plants, but the problem is I get bugs on my plants, and those little bastards like to harvest the bugs. And I know those plants are healthy because if they weren't, the leaves would be falling off. Oh my god, you do not even want to know what a pound of ground beef is over here. Last time I saw that at the store, I about damn near cried. Yep, gas is about the same over here. It's anywhere between 3.40, 3.38, and almost $4. Ground beef for the low end ground beef, and that's like the 87.23 BS. It was $6.99. The 97.3 was $11.90, or was like $10.99 a pound. Horseshit. 100% BS. And the new Garden Defender, what is that? Yeah, gas is expensive. At this point, I'm just gonna throw $20 in every couple of days. It seems to be like a less of a burden on my wallet than dropping $80 in gas. Now, mind you, I'm doing it every 2 weeks, so it's like $40 a week, give or take. But still, at the same time, I'm glad I don't live in California. I really am, because gas in California is like $7 a gallon. I'm not dealing with that shit. That's just too much. Way too much. I actually should get water. That's still $6. $6 for freaking 1 pound of meat. I miss the days where for $6 you could get 3 pounds of meat. The stuff was $1.99. These freaking prices are insane. Like it's just ridiculous. Yeah, $173 sounds about right. I spent $30 the other day and I bought 5 bags of chips and 2 boxes of Cheez-Its. That was almost $30. And the chips were on sale. They were 4 for $10. What else did I get? No, that was pretty much it. I brought. Oh, that's the reason why. So I had 4 bags of chips, 2 boxes of Cheez-Its, and then the large bag of cheese puffs because I need a cheese puffs. Yeah, I feel at this rate it's cheaper to get a Costco or Sam's Club card. Just drive over there, even if it's like an hour out of the way, and just buy all your groceries in bulk from there. Yeah, you're going to be spending a premium, but at the same time, your groceries are going to be there regardless. It's driving me nuts over here. Shit everywhere. I'm about to have a mental breakdown with my stuff over here. It doesn't want to stay where the guy wanted. Stay! Thank you. Now I can move my shit around. God, over here panicking. Damn. An hour each way. I don't know if it saved me $80 in getting food cost. I would do it. Mine's like 15 to 30 minutes away, give or take. So I mean, I'm still got a good ways to go just to get to Sam's and or Costco. It's easier for me if I'm at work because I could always just stop by if I had a card, but I don't. Because literally the Sam's and the Costco are 5 minutes from my work, if that. And that's exactly why I'm doing $20 in gas every couple of days because it's not as much of a burden on the wallet. And I'm assuming, Deb, you still have the same amount of little squeakers, squawkers, clickers, clackers, cluckers. So I'm guessing that the count is still at 19 with like 5 or 6. I think it was 6 roosters, you said? Which is good. About 1 to 2 weeks out from getting chickens, which is going to be a huge, huge burden on me, which is going to suck. Damn, 3/4 of a tank is still pretty good for $30. I put 20 in there and I barely got 5 gallons, 4 gallons, 4.5 gallons because gas is stupid expensive right now. Yeah, about 5 gallons. I'd verified, but the stupid printer over there was out, so. Third of a tank is still more than 1/4 of a tank. Oop, that will be reducing the count for next week. Are you reducing the count of the roosters or just the general population? That's true. Jason only has to drive like a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles to work. He could do that on an e-bike or an e-scooter. Although I don't know how well his back would hold up on that. And that would definitely suck in the wintertime. Although that could be also entertaining. Except for Jason doesn't really have winter. General population, okay. So you're calling both the males and the females. I don't think Jason wants to get up any earlier than he's actually required to. Same with me, but with the soon-to-be acquisition of chickens, I will be having to possibly get up, oh, damn it, slightly earlier than I would like to, but it's going to be what it's going to be because I do have to get all that stuff dealt with. I would prefer not to, but I'm going to have to. Damn. See if I can clean my computer screen over. It's dirty as heck. Glad this is not a touch screen. Because if it was, this would be freaking out right now. There we go. Cool. Clean. It's not all sticky now. I'm handling it just fine. Doesn't bother me at all. I've been waiting weeks for it anyway, so yeah, no, I'm ready. This is just giving me more time to work outside and not be in the dark. So that's why I did yesterday is when I got that pallet, I took that pallet apart right away when I got home. Came inside, threw my shirt off, so I'm not sitting out in the sun in a black shirt. and took that pallet apart, cut it into the pieces I needed, put everything away where I needed to, stacked all the other pieces of wood, and all my stuff is sitting back there. Took me a bit to get some of the nails out because I hate when the nail heads pop off. Because you know those things, they throw them in there and you're already stressing the nails off when you're either trying to pull them off or trying to pry the boards off of them. So usually what I do is, since they're there when I cut them, they're just in little like 4x4 squares. So I just pop them, usually just split them with a hammer. Usually just throw the claw under there and just pop it, and they usually break right about where the nail head's at, or nail head or whatnot. Then I just clean them up, pull the nails out. Sometimes I gotta use locking pliers, pressure locking pliers. I don't know what the hell to call those. Are they locking pliers? Let's see if I'm actually using the right term. Yeah, I was right. Those are locking. Yoo-hoo! I'm actually brilliant. My brain remembered what they are. So yeah, locking pliers. I have to use use a small one. I have a little like 4-inch one that I use. I just clamp it onto the nails, and then the claw on the hammer actually fits right below the hinge points. So I just pop it under there and I just lift them out, pull them out that way. Which works for me. Hello, Wolfman's Goodies. Greetings and salutations. I do believe I may or may not have acquired my first furry in a live stream. Ooh. Oh, that'll be it. That is interesting. Ooh. Just realized I don't have my YouTube chat site up. Woohoo! Wolfman Goodies, if that is the case, do not feel ostracized in here. You are square with me, brother. Square with me. Can I do it? Oh, darn it, muted me. Let me see if I am correct. If I am correct. Oh, maybe not. Cool, never mind. Let's see. We have North Carolina. Nice. Never mind. So, looking at the logo further, I would definitely say not a furry. Looks like a reseller of found goods. Cool. Cool beans. Ha, nice. Goes back to the old bar joke. Two men walk into a bar, third man ducks. Takes a while to process that one when you're not actually paying attention. I don't believe that is Rick. I'm assuming that's Rick is Wolfie. If that's the case, that is not the same person. Yeah, that's two different people. That is not Wolf. Well, that's Wolf, but it's not the other Wolf. I was going to say something on that one, but I'll refrain from going any further down the dad joke road. since we were on as we were on the topic of gas prices, meat prices, and all of that one. Aside from that malarkey getting ridiculously expensive, that's apparently empty, so I guess I can drop that in my trash can. Let's see, going back to the gardening aspect, the reason why we're all here tonight, most of us. I'm curious as to why Mr. Chad joined us. Not that I'm arguing with the interaction, just curious to see why he wandered in. Other than that, like I said, I got that the raised bed planter last week. It's a non-bottom, so it's basically hollow. So it's essentially a shell. So I'm going to have to figure out where I want to put it. And when I figure out where I want to put it, I'm going to have to put liner under it. And I do mean liner, which means I'm going to have to put at least 2 to 3 layers of heavy-duty weed barrier. Oh, interesting. Do you normally peruse gardening channels or outdoor channels? Jason will be right back. And now I'm down to 3. Everybody's leaving me. Yeah, no, Colin, you can't just take a tomato plant like any indoor grown plant. You cannot just up and throw it outside in 90-degree heat. You got to get the easiest term I can say that would be you have to wean your plants. So you got to let them, you got to do it little by little. You can't just throw them out there in 90-degree heat for 4 or 5 hours and expect them not to almost die. Huh. So if you don't normally peruse outdoor or gardening channels, I wonder why that popped up in your For You page. My yard's full of dirt. I live in the South. I live in New Mexico. So 90% of my yard is dirt. Mine is wherever I have a car, planter, or a tree. Grass down here is not really a luxury because we have water restrictions most of the year. So there's that. Colin, the easiest way to do that next time is to put a shade cloth on top of it and then stick it outside. Because that'll keep it from burning. It'll be hot, but it won't directly affect the leaves too much. So that's always an option. If you have like a small bit of shade cloth, throw it out in that and let it just hang out there for a few hours. I'd say no more than like 3 hours max. And then do that every day or so, and then just keep it out there. I'd say every 3-4 days, just add an extra half hour on there. Might have been too many hours, but at least you watered it and it recovered, so that's always a plus. I'm like super crispy. Still kind of feel burned out from Wednesday and Thursday. But I got a good amount of sleep last night, so I'm not too bad off. And now I know what that noise was. I heard what I thought was a kid screaming. Paused for a second, and then the birds went off. I was like, oh, it was the birds. Because I do have a very large pine tree right out here. Ooh, it's 87 in the greenhouse. It's 7 o'clock. Might have to go out there in a bit just to shut the fan off. But we'll see. Ooh, yeah. So you garden as well, I see, or is it? Do you garden, or you just kind of like grow flowers? A little bit of insight would be awesome. And yes, I did notice you are in northern Canada, as I like to call it, because I like to give people crap about north, because it always says NC on there, and I always think, oh, Northern Canada, and there's like, there's no such thing as Northern Canada. Yeah, there is. Southern Canada would be the border between Canada and New Mexico, or sorry, America and Canada. That'd be Southern Canada, which I give them flack about that one too. But that's just because I'm weird. Kind of look like I got punched right square in the eye. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised it got that warm in North Carolina this early, because usually you guys are still buried under snow for another couple of weeks. But yeah, 28 Friday and Saturday, that's gonna suck. Okay, so grapevines. How does one grow, etc.? I know I did. It's been a long-standing habit of mine since I was like a teenager, and it's really hard habit to break. Trust me. What does etc. taste like? I wonder. Is it edible? Do you make soups with it? Can you squish it into sauce? Maybe ferment it into a wine? Ew, don't, no, kudzu. No, get that out of there. Go away. I'm going to plant kudzu seeds all around your house, Colin. I'm going to do a mix of kudzu and freaking ivy. English ivy. See which one wins the war. Yeah, Excedra makes salads, huh? Nice. Oh, kudzu would grow anywhere there's water. Water and sunlight. That's all you need. Yeah, that's what I've been dealing with this past few days is 90-degree temperatures, and it's not looking like I'm going to get much of a reprieve. So pretty much spring is here. Spring is sprung, and I'm technically supposed to have another 3 weeks of winter before spring officially starts. I don't know. It's weird ass weather we're having, so at this point, I'm already planting because why not? There's a lot of us, to be honest, in the gardening community. I'm in New Mexico. I am one of the four corner states. I'm the square with steps. So, already been planting. I got about a dozen or so potatoes. I gotta start getting in the ground. I gotta figure out where to put them though. That's my only concern. I might just throw them in the neighbor's yard. I mean, the small greenhouse will work, but again, you'll have to bring it inside at night because I know your nighttime temperatures are still dropping below 40. And it really those greenhouses really only shine when there's ambient sunlight or indirect sunlight outside and it's not, minus 12 or minus 20. That does tend to help. Yeah. Even with no, you're better off keeping that inside right now. When your nighttime temperatures stay above 45, that's probably when you should start putting out that little greenhouse and just leave your plants out there. But once in the morning, open it up all the way, otherwise you will fry everything. I had to throw a box fan in mine because it was getting to 114. So I was like, yeah, and that was with the doors and the windows open. And it was windy. And it was 114 in there. Probably would have been like 125, 130 if I didn't have the foam surrounding it currently, which I need to get rid of that shit and move it because my plants need the sunlight, not shade. I'm just going to have to deal with the heat in there, which is going to suck, but it is going to be what it's going to be. I wonder if he's somehow related to Serena. Because Serena's got the mom jokes, Wolf's got the dad jokes, and I'm so glad CR's not here. Don't think I'd be able to handle 3 of them plus myself at the same time. That would be no. That sounds like Serena stuff, like Serena jokes to me. Not that I'm complaining. It does make the chat a little livelier. I'm about to get some water here in a minute. I'm like dying of thirst. Already gone through like 2 liters of liquid since I got home. This doesn't count. This is Kool-Aid, technically. No, he does a lot of wordplay puns. I'm just as bad. I can't say that I'm any better. I think Jason's eating. Still 85 degrees in there. All right, Deb, be well, be safe. Try not to wear yourself out too much, and we'll catch you later if we see you, and if not, I'll see you on next week. Peace out, girl. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get some water soon. I think I'll hold off on the thingy for a little bit. Oh, so let's see what else. As always, got garlic growing. Here's another one for you. I thought I had pulled out all of my potatoes out of my garden bed that I had the 2 small flat ones in the back corner by the water meter. I thought I had pulled all the potatoes out of that when I resifted everything. I missed a few. They sat in 4 or 5, maybe 6 inches of dirt, maybe 8. I don't remember how deep I built that. I know I did 2 layers and then 2x4s. So maybe 10 inches, 8, 10 inches. And apparently I missed a few. Give me a second here. And they're starting to pop up. And they are not sunflowers. Didn't plant any over there. It was potatoes on both sides. So that one kind of, no, sorry, potatoes on one side, radishes on the other side. But those are 2 beds I'm going to redo. I built both of those literally in a rush. I think I put them all together in like 3 hours. Yes, to me, 3 hours is a rush on something that simple. But it is not easy building something when your boards are uneven, slightly warped, and not flat. So I will have to, most likely, I'll just buy an electric planer. I think that'll be easier for me. I can plane those all by hand with that. I can get most of the rough cuttings out of that, make them flatter, smoother, nail them together the way I need to. And I might just foam the gaps or cut notches so everything's squared, and just layer them like Lincoln logs. So they're all basically square block ends sitting on each other instead of round squares or semi-flats, half rounds, half flats. So I'm going to try to do that this year. Might not happen. I've already up to like 15 different projects I need to do, and I just don't have the time frames to do it. I'm also trying to do everything more or less by myself, so I don't get a lot of help with the gardening. Mind you, not that it would do me any good. If I did have help, I'd probably just yell at them for not doing it the way I want to do it. But I digress. It's just a lot of work, especially when you work mornings, come home and do more work until the sun comes out or sun goes away. If I had a 3-day weekend, honestly, I don't know what I would do on that third day because I think by the third day I'd already be bored. But at the same time, it would still give me stuff to do. Might actually be able to finish some garden beds, some rebuilds. I do have a couple of them, so I do want to rebuild them. Welcome back. And the way I want to rebuild them is the same way I did my 2.5 by 5. Yeah. The one that's sitting right in between my last, on the north side, the last raised bed, and those two little short ones. I'm going to rebuild them that way. That one, I believe I did 4 high, plus the 2x4 topper and bottom. So that one's giving me roughly, I think, 14 or 16 inches, if I remember correctly. So I can actually grow some pretty deep-rooted stuff in that one. Tomatoes, I might do tomatoes on that one. I tried to do beans last year. Kind of built the box a little too late, so I didn't get a really big yield on the beans. And then when it was finally starting to really fruit or go into production mode, hit a frost. And that frost kind of sort of stunted my plants. Pretty much told them, F you, we're not growing anymore. After that, it was kind of done. So, but with that, the way I designed it, it leaves me the option I can grow against the trellis and then I can grow in front of it. Right now on the front side of it, I have garlic, soft neck garlic. The hard neck garlic I still have growing in the back. I need to get a really good yield of that so I can plant more during the wintertime and hopefully get a decent crop yield of those for once. Got those like 4 years ago for Mallory, and I'm still attempting to try to get them to be large garlic. That's because of the heat, Jason. They're going because it's warm and you're giving them water. I'd say give them a good fertilizing too, and they'll probably just take off. I don't have any of mine yet planted. Probably this week, I am going to plant. I'm going to direct sow some bell peppers or hot peppers. I'm not sure which one I want to do. I got a good amount of bell peppers planting them over by the side of the house. Is that why my phone went off earlier? So I got my phone sitting over here charging because it was at like 33% earlier. Oh yeah, them suckers are taking off. They've already grown, what, like almost 4 inches since Wednesday? Top of the barrel heater. Oh, damn it. Looking pretty good over there. Oh, you have to when it's like 90 degrees outside. You got to get a cross breeze in there. Wish mine had a secondary door, but it doesn't. Man, that would actually be nice if that had a secondary door. Oh, just got dizzy for some reason. That's interesting. It's not like I'm dehydrated. Sorry. For those of you that I saw that, I'm not trying to make you guys on purpose. Just a wee bit tired tonight. I was outside trying to water plants, and yeah, I am burning myself at both ends essentially. Oh, I do not want to have to take that thing apart and rebuild all of that. Now I still got to buy a 6x6 to fit on top of the spot that I already have, so I can really, really increase my yield. I just got to convince somebody to stop putting foam around it because they're designed to acquire sunlight. Can't grow plants without sunlight. So I have, there's just stuff, issues. Although Harbor Freight does have a 6x6 soft-sided one. It does not look like 6 foot. It's 6x6 square, but I don't think the thing's only like 5.5 feet tall. That is not a 6x4. That one looks like a 6x10. God damn! I paid almost the same amount for my 6x12 or my 8x12, and they got this freaking one in here. It's a 6x6 for almost $315. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till wintertime. Just get another one then. 6x6x6. Yeah, these are kind of ridiculous. Oh man, Vivor has one, Jason. It's a 9.5 by 6 3/6 or by 6.36 by 6.36. And it's not even a greenhouse, it's just a plant cage. It's like a mesh shade house. Good Lord, no man, I don't want these greenhouses. Suck. Polycarbonate, I totally spelled that wrong, but whatever. God, yeah, so I guess it's better to buy a greenhouse in the wintertime than buy it in the middle of summer, because apparently they are expensive in the summertime. Shopping. Good Lord, that one's $2,000. 10 foot by 6 foot heavy greenhouse. Bent polycarbonate paneling. So looks like Outsunny's finally got their stuff back in stock. That's kind of similar to what my little 6x6 was, or my old 6x6. So like 250. Yeah, I might have to hold off on getting another greenhouse at these freaking prices. Good Lord, they got the same 6x6 greenhouse for $621 at Target. You get the same greenhouse for $300 anywhere else. Yeah, I don't know about this. kind of getting bad. I really should have bought that extra one during the wintertime when I had the chance and it was in stock. Yep, that was a huge mistake. Well, anyways, hindsight's always 20/70/1104. Oh yeah, I've already got shade cloth on mine. I've had it on there for like 4 days now. I put it on there on Wednesday when it was like when I got out there and it was 115 degrees. I was like, oop, yeah, nope, shade cloth. Problem is, I'm gonna have to get another piece so I can sew the two together and throw it all the way across the top of it. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous that I have to go and do this already. And again, we're not even in April yet. But truth be told, in another 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it's really not going to matter much for me because that stuff is going to all be out of the greenhouse. It's going to be scattered across the yard. And I have to slowly start moving everything out of the way to make room for my chickens. Which I'm hoping won't take too long to get everything squared away. I'm hoping it'll have everything sorted, situated, and lined up where I need to before they're ready to. Oh, yeah. I probably should do that, so I'll probably have to go buy another roll or two of that. The problem with that stuff is only comes in 6-foot wide sections, but it'll be like 40 feet long. Like, bro, I don't need a 6-foot wide piece that's 40 feet long. Give me like a 10/20. I got an 11/11 tarp. I might just throw that on top of it just to keep that from killing all my shit. Because at least that'll cover the whole top panel, like the whole thing. It'll cover from front to back and down the sides. I don't know. I got about 6 years out of that other one. Paneling's already starting to completely disintegrate, but I picked up. No, that's actually where I got mine. Was Harbor Freight. It was an 11/11 for like $8. The only square tarp that they sold was an 11/11. It's actually 11 by like 11 and 3. So like one side's 3 inches longer. Ooh, whole 3 inches. Which honestly is not that much of a difference. Now again, for those of us who know, well, those of us who don't know, I will explain it to you. The initial numbers on a tarp is not the final size of the tarp. That is what the tarp product was cut at. So you're never going to get a 14/20 tarp. It's always going to be 13 and like 11 inches or 13.10.5 or 10.5. So basically an inch and a half of that to 2 inches is going to be the fold over where they glue it and put the rivets. So the original size that's labeled on there was what the factory cut the square at initially before finalized product. So your finalized product's always an inch and a half to 2 inches shorter than what the numbers are. So there's that bit of information for those of you who didn't know. And if you did know, awesome. Means I didn't really have to explain it. But for those of you who didn't know, now you do. Exactly. That's where they get you. They give you the numbers and you're thinking, oh, I'm getting this big old tarp, but then technically you're getting a finalized tarp that is 2 to 3 inches smaller than the dimensions labeled. But again, manufacturing process, at least they're not triple folding the ends of those damn things. Because, oh man, I would be pissed if they triple folded that and I'm already losing like 6 inches of that shit on each side. So a foot on one side, foot on another side. So instead of getting like an 11 by 11 tarp, you're getting a 10 by 10. Oh, I would be pissed. I think the finalized product should be the dimensions of the tarp. Would be more honest that way, in my opinion. I also miss when tarps had that line, the cord, like rope that used to go down the like sides and end, like basically down the ends of it, or down the sides or the seams. It was always good to have that because you could always clamp stuff onto it without it sliding off. Like, i.e., things like this guy here, which you can see has the little clamp right there for stuff like that, designed specifically for things like that. Because it does make it easier when you're doing like a short tarp or small tarp for like a tablecloth to like 5x8s or whatever, usually what you get, 5x7s. That's roughly about the width of a picnic table, like a state park. Top's usually about 3 feet, so you're going to have overhang. But the general length of it, tables are usually about 6.5 feet, give or take. So, yeah, where you're sitting, you're always going to run into the tablecloths. But usually the easiest way to always counter that is bungee cords. You always just throw one bungee cord under there from one end to the next. You don't really need a really heavy duty one. You just need one of those like little short, small 6-inch ones. Or even like a good heavy duty one that's only like a foot and a half, maybe 2 foot, or an adjustable one. You can do that, and it's really all you need to keep the tablecloth on there. I know they have those picnic table weights that you can snap on there that keep your tarp or your picnic table cover from blowing away. But honestly, in a really good stiff breeze, that thing's going to go flying no matter what. So your only other option is to physically clamp it onto the table. But you have to have some good-sized clamps. And I mean good-sized clamps. I guess I can do that with these. I know that one's already got too much crap stuck to it. What do I got on this one? Popcorn on that one. I can do it with this one. It's not too detrimental. So like these guys here, these little, man, these are pain. Tough little clamps on here. These little guys here, like $3 a piece. And that'll pretty much clamp onto a 2x4 and just hold on for dear life. Just need about 4 of these, one on each end. And trust me, your tablecloth ain't going nowhere. Welcome back. Jason knows probably. He probably has tons of these too. These things, I mean, they bite. They bite. I mean, that is barely sliding down my hand, and it's gripped on there pretty tight. And these are pretty notorious for clamping onto like very weird, irregular shapes. So, always good to have a few of these, and I do like the fact that these do actually have one hole on there, so you can tie ropes to them. So you can actually chuck one of these over a tree, clamp something onto it, and hang it up in a tree if absolutely needs be. Because I would probably say the big ones. Oh, I thought that actually had words on it. I was about to be like, what? It's just the grip of the texture on there. I would probably say these have, the spring is probably, I'd say about maybe 5 to 10 pounds of tension. So, I mean, they hold on, they're pretty good. They hold on pretty damn good. Like, here's the... I mean, always good to have these. Always. Fucker, I know where you're at now. I found that fly and I'm gonna squish it. Shit's over here. Suck you, you bastard. I'm going over there with spiders. Haha. Got him. He can go play with the spiders. Alright, sorry about that. And there's CR. Better never than late. I mean, better late than never. Well, I mean, you could use surveyor's tape for that. It would be one way to go. Colin's been. Oh, what's the? Oh, sorry. What's the? Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about surveyor's tape for the picnic table stuff. So technically outdoors. What's the best thing to use for pots like I have to help support my tomato plants? I mean, yeah, you can use the pot hangers, like the pot hanger that came with it, but you can always go to the store and they sell, surprisingly, all of the various sizes. They actually do have a small sized tomato trellis, and it's like 2 feet versus the standard one, which is like 3.5 feet or 3 feet. But they do make little short ones that are about that tall. Good 18 to 24 inches, roughly, I believe is what they... You got to look for them, but they do sell them. You can get square ones, you can get small ones. Apparently they have a ring style one, which I didn't know they had. Interesting. That one's a 4-piece, but it's a round. Wonder when they changed those. You can get like the stick-in ones that are kind of generic, that just kind of spread out. Sorry. So they got 54-inch. Those are the heavy-duty ones, and I think those are either 3 or 4 bar. The Panacea tomato cages, that's 42 inches. You got 47-inch, 33-inch. That's like the standard ones. Walmart apparently has one. It's the Home Park tomato cage for outdoor climbing plants, $15. That one is 3-piece, 3-ring round one. Looks like, I would guess, for 8 or 10-inch pot. That's a 46-inch tall one. But it doesn't really tell you what size plants you can put on there. So everything, yeah, detaches. I'd like to see the dimensions for this, like what size plant you need. It's hollow tubing. Interesting. It looks like it's sectional, so it looks like you can screw together the tower planters, the pieces, and then go from there. Interesting. You can get the standard triangle ones, but that also depends on how big your pot is. What is this one? These little short ones? Why does nothing ever have sizes on there? Nothing has. Okay, so these are the little ones. So these are the little ones. Looks like they know that's Wayfair. Never mind. Just got to look for them. They usually sell them. Next time you're at like Home Depot or Lowe's or Walmart, check the garden center. They usually have trellises in there for random things. Oh, I'm trying not to regurgitate my food here. See if I can find a decent. Jeez, is the amount of tomato trellises in here for both standard and or DIY. But yeah, they do make little short ones. Like I said, they're usually about 24 inches tall. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, but no, they do smell, not smell. They do sell the short ones. Usually, wherever you find those three-legged, three-tiered, round, conical ones, that's usually they're right next to those normally. There's usually like 3 or 4 stacks of them little short bastards. They're usually only like 2 feet. You'll get the same, I think you get the same rings, same 3-tier rings on them. But let me do this. Tomato. Yeah, here we go. 19-inch. So they do, yeah. So again, those are the small ones, and those are about $6 at Home Depot. Can order them off of Temu, but yeah. So normally, 19 inches. They've got 8-inch ones, but I wouldn't recommend. That's too short. And don't get anything that would standardly just stick into the ground on 2 pegs, because that will fall over with the tomatoes on it. Once it gets high enough, it'll actually knock your plant over. Give me a second. I will get everybody up here that needs to be up here. I just got to remember what the hell I'm doing. So real quick, get out there. So there you go, Colin. These are little short ones. These are little small ones. And they will get more in stock. So that's pretty much what you're looking for. They usually come in green, blue, red, and sometimes like a light blue color, which is odd. I don't know why they do the light blue, but it's like the same color as where it says exclusive right here. It's like that same weird pastel color, almost like what is that, Easter blue. But yeah, they're like $6. Usually pick them up. Yeah, so there are some more options also for them. You get the 19-inch on that one. That's essentially what you want. You want something like that, like this guy right here. So roughly $6, and that'll help your tomato plant a little better. All right, metal. Nobody had a steel, metal, iron, whatever. Can I delete that from the StreamYard side? Let's see. Can I do it? It's a galvanized metal, I believe is what it is. But yeah, no, they are fairly sturdy metal rings. I have put some ridiculously heavy shit on those things.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I ordered more stickers.
Nice.
How you doing?
In the basement. I don't know, call it CR, can you? That is the question. Hast thou the capacity? Oh, I need to get some water. Oh, my stomach.
Yeah,
I'm
my
trying to mute the. Let me do it.
yeah, my tomatoes are getting pretty big now. The plants.
I've not even planted any this year.
Well, I still got the ones I had from last year, and I trimmed them back because of the dead ones, obviously. But it's still going strong.
I was apparently gifted with free plants today.
There's nothing wrong with free. Hey, CR.
Hi, good evening.
Hello,
Greetings, sir.
Greetings, salutations.
Good. Sweet, it does delete it from both sides. Nice.
Nice.
I was gifted with what is called a New Mexico sunflower. Apparently, it is a sunflower because we had to Google it. Grows to like 18 feet tall. I've never even seen one before. The leaves don't even look like sunflower leaves. It just looks like some weird bush. I was also gifted with shit. What the hell are those two plants? I know none of them really are going to produce me food, so I'm just kind of stuck with them. Trying to figure out where to put three random plants now.
What are they, ornamental or something else?
Native to my state.
Ornamental.
Well, if they're native to your area, they should be more resilient, right?
Yeah, they're drought tolerant plants.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I think one of them was an edible plant. I think. Don't remember. I glanced at them because I saw them. I was like, wait, I got three random plants over here. I was like, great, now I got to figure out where to put those. So there's that.
Star Trek legends and sources won't confirm exactly who, but multiple
And
the same person stood up and delivered what people who were there are calling the
It's
most
not me.
dressing down labor.
It's CR.
I was listening to that.
Star Trek has been progressive since before most of you were
Oh,
born.
it's calling.
What?
Who's got like the news in the background?
That's there's a article about Star Trek show on YouTube that Jenny's watching.
Oh, okay. So it's Jenny's fault.
No,
No,
it's
so
usually
it's
my
not our
fault, but
fault.
it's a Star Trek
I
thing.
was CR at first. I was like, I muted CR and it seemed to have stopped, and then it kept going. I was like, oh, no, it wasn't CR.
It's me.
No, I don't have
I
a
even
CR.
have my
No, I
headset
would-
in,
I
so
would-
you don't
I don't
hear it
usually
as
do
well.
that.
You know.
I don't usually have something on when I'm on panel. Because I know.
We were kind of watching it before you.
Hello, Cecilia. I didn't
You went
see you
live.
earlier.
Hi, Cecilia and Grace.
Grace.
And the new
Oh,
Wolfman's Goodies.
and Molly. Can't forget Molly. Sorry.
We had a new one in there, CR, called Wolfman's Goodies.
No, he
The
wasn't there. I
Wolfman.
don't know where he went. He split after
Yeah, I went back up on the
Deb
chat.
left.
I know they were. Well, I know Deb left, so that's when I joined. Right when she left.
No, I was saying that I put my tomato plant out today for a little bit, and it couldn't really. We went from a really mild temperature in the house to outside where it was like
Painfully
baking.
hot.
Yeah,
Did it handle it?
it didn't die, but I brought it in time.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, because you gotta.
Yeah.
It's not used to that.
No,
Yeah, thank you. That since you said it, that was the word I was looking for earlier. The hardening. You got to harden your plants off.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah.
what's that
Yeah,
mean?
I know that I heard the H part, and then I was like, oh, that's what it is. Earlier, I was talking about it earlier. My brain just shut off, and I was like, you have to. I was like, the easiest thing I can think of at the moment was wean your plants. You know, like you wean a calf.
You gotta slowly get it accustomed to it.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
differences.
Well, I mean, if it
Because
was,
it's used to
if it was
indoor
normal
temperature,
temperature
right?
around 70 when what it usually is here, about this time of year, 60, 70, that's great. But 90 is abnormal.
Well, you can harden it off to cold or heat, right? I mean, it's got to get used to it.
We're all experiencing heat wave for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm not-
about that.
Let me check something.
I don't
here.
know about that. I disagree with that statement.
Well, everybody in the U.S. is experiencing odd behavior and weather.
Except for Michigan.
I'd ask about New York, but I haven't seen Lori in a while.
It got to 91, which tied the record, all-time record in history.
Damn, you've never been to the desert.
No, in Iowa, on this date, it's never been more than 91, and it tied it.
Yeah, we've basically this week we actually broke the weather record for this state, having weather that hot for like 70 years.
Yeah, the last time we were up to, even close to this, we beat the one for here, was 1906. And we beat that one a couple of days ago, and Des Moines' high was 91. So
Yeah. Why do you think me and Jason are already planting outside?
Yeah.
Jason,
Yeah, lucky you
expect
guys.
to have a frost date, but at this point, I honestly don't think either one of us are going to have that last freak frost date.
I don't know if we will or not. I'm not sure.
I honestly, Jason, I don't think we are.
I might show up late, but you never know.
Last few years over here, I've been planting week and a half, 2 weeks before the frost date. So like first couple of days in April and never hits. Haven't had that hit me yet in like 3 years.
Yeah.
Lucky you. Lucky you.
Gee, man.
I
This
have
guy
to
got
wait.
a 4.10 pound crappie.
Who did?
Some guy named Eric Maury.
No idea who that is. Should grab a beer. I think I'm going to. Don't know if I want to drink it or not. I think I do need one. I've had a long week and I'm still kind of technically burned out.
I am drinking my coffee. I am drinking, just not alcohol.
My goodness,
Cheers to that.
slap.
But with coffee.
Holy gee.
Okay, I'm gonna correct myself. The record today was 91. The previous record was 86, and that was set in 1938.
We've been just about normal. We're a little bit higher, a couple degrees, but not bad.
I have something to say, by the way. I
What?
did see. I saw over 50. Come on, let me have that. You guys are talking like 90. Like I can't even imagine that this time of year. I can't even imagine seeing 90 this time of year.
No, well, I've never. I mean, I can expect it later in the year. Right?
No, of course,
not,
I expect
not this
that's like
early in
summer
the year,
weather, right? Yeah, that's
especially
summer
not in
weather.
March.
Yeah, that's summer weather. I would never. I mean,
Yeah, I was really known for 100 plus, temps. And yeah,
well, I don't know if I ever told you guys. It is possible for me to see 60 in March, but it's like when you guys are talking about, Colin's talking about seeing 90, right? If I see 60 in March, it's like really, really warm.
our average
time of year.
highs here in Iowa, normally this time of year, is 40s to 50s. And the lows are usually about 20s to 30s. This is like unprecedented.
That's like way above. Wow.
40-degree difference
Average.
from the average. The upper end of the average, yeah.
Still have my
Like, I've seen a 40 degree difference before, but I mean that's from negative temperatures to a positive temperature, not from like zero to like 30 Celsius. I would never see that kind of. That's crazy.
Probably shouldn't be drinking this, but whatever. I ate food, so I'm actually not that bad off.
One
Yeah, because Sicilia's
is the loneliest number.
Uno.
Technically, 3.
Tres.
3 is the loneliest number.
3 is the onlyest number.
What about number 4?
Why do you say that, Cliff?
Well,
Raise the crowd.
first you're lonely at 1, then you're not lonely at 2, and then once you have a third, you're lonely because neither one of you have time to see each other. Therefore, you are alone.
Not depends.
Always with wings.
I
Sorry, that one's a force of habit.
finally got to fold up my hot tent today with Ian's help. We argued like crazy. Found part of my freaking cane.
Part of his freaking cane? Freaking
Yep.
cane?
Yeah.
Lidocaine?
Apparently, I lost the tip, and
Did you guys get those messages?
You know what, dude? That's between you and your doctor whether or not you lost the tip or not.
it was just the tip, Cliff. Only the tip.
Nah.
Did you guys get that video I sent out?
If you have a dirty mind, it's
I thought
not
that was
my
a picture.
Today?
Yes, I just now sent it.
Oh.
Oh, like right now?
No,
Because I know you sent something
I'm
earlier.
on here. I'm not.
I thought that was a picture.
Jason over here sending me.
No, I sent it. I sent the
It's
video
not tender.
Oh, I thought that was a picture. I
No.
saw it, right? I thought it
of
was
that
like-
crappie.
Oh. I saw the plant.
By the way,
Oh,
just
you're talking about
randomness. If you clean
Try the
your
potatoes.
vacuum, that makes you the vacuum cleaner.
Okay. What about the meat? Cool.
Something about an egg.
A green egg.
And ham?
Yeah. By the way, CR, throw some context into some of these texts you throw in here, because I was like,
Yeah, I didn't
Well,
recognize the egg thing earlier.
no. He goes, well, moment here to remember Chuck Norris. And I'm like, what is he talking about?
Sorry, I just
You
wrote
didn't
it.
know he
I
passed away?
didn't want to be.
Yeah, apparently I
Downer
found out
about it.
today that he passed away on Friday
No, that was yesterday.
or Thursday.
But the thing is, I don't say he passed away. I say he ascended.
Yeah.
And I just got a weird theology question for you guys.
Theology.
If whatever the word is, if people believe in something so much about one person, could he technically ascend with belief power? The power of belief.
Only if he's in Africa.
No, he's not Alan Quatermain. And Africa would not let him die. But
By the
that's-
way, here's a funny thing. Y'all know what the term 86th means, right?
Yeah.
could be
Yeah. So here's the hilarious part on this one. He 86th at 86.
no, he dropped the Grim Reaper and took
He
off.
still
on
got
his own.
86th at 86.
Yeah.
But no, I'm pretty sure wherever he's going to be stuck in limbo because
No one wants him.
he probably
he's afraid of-
roundhouse kicked the Grim Reaper and was like, nope, I ain't going.
Yeah, Jenny says they're afraid he's going to take over.
Yeah, pretty much.
I say heaven doesn't want him. Hell doesn't want him. He's got his own pantheon going.
Heaven won't take
now.
him and hell doesn't want him.
But the thing is, he's got his own pantheon now. I'm okay with that. The Chuck of Norris, the Church of Chuck Norris, the Church of Chuck. If I say it enough, I wonder how many people will actually believe in that.
Yeah, that's a big crappie. Damn.
Where do you get it at, Jason?
The water.
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Location wise.
No, it didn't say.
Okay, was it Texas? Was it whatever?
He didn't say.
That's just wrong. It's not true unless you have proof.
He does have video proof.
No, remember? Okay,
Ooh.
going on that note, video proof does not mean real proof because remember those guys who got caught weighing down their bass at the fishing competitions with
I know.
weight.
You look at it. That is a huge crappie.
Yeah, that's a big crappie.
Okay, let me go take a look.
So, by the way, the acronym for the Church of Chuck Norris would be Cockin.
Probably. Okay, I don't see the picture. Where's the crappie picture?
It's not a picture; it's a video.
Instagram.
Where's it at?
It's in the chat, in Instagram chat.
Oh, I didn't see it. Give me a second.
Took me a second to find it, but the minute I got on there, I had like 5 other notifications.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
I had
didn't notice
Jesse
that.
dying at my post the other day. Because he posted a picture of the end of his guitar with the tensioners and a cup of coffee. And I stared at that probably for a good 10 seconds before I realized that was the end of a guitar. So I commented on it. It was the first comment. I said, it took me far too many seconds to realize that was not some steampunk mechanism. And I had him laughing at that. Ooh, Grace, are the crocuses that you have popping up, are they the edible ones or the non-edible ones?
Does anybody have a link to that one? I can't find it.
Oh my God, Colin, go to Instagram.
I did.
Okay, when you're on your homepage, that little arrow thingy in the middle, well, if it's in the middle on yours, click on it.
Say it again.
That little arrow thing right there.
Share screen and chill it.
Okay, give me a second. Let me get there.
Seeing is believing.
Well, I'm trying not to get flagged over here for random shit. So,
I'm trying to find the share screen. I don't.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
right there.
well, on your main page where you normally scroll up and down and watch stuff, it should be one of these. You should get your home page, your video, your share, search, and your whatever, your options for your main page.
Okay, there's my notifications. There we go.
So, that thing right there. Or, yeah, you can check the bell in the corner.
Not there.
When you go to that, you should hit this page here where you have all your chat requests and messages.
Okay. I didn't see it there. That's the thing.
Yeah, it'll be right directly from Jason. Because he didn't send it in the main group, he sent it individually.
Okay. I checked.
I don't know if he did send it to you individually. I know he sent it to me.
In the main group. I sent yours individually.
Okay, I got. Yeah.
It didn't pop up in the main group, though, unfortunately, there, Jason.
No, it didn't.
That's how.
Oh, so it wasn't just me then.
Because I just see plants is all I see.
Yeah, I saw the plant, right? That's what I thought you were talking about. Jeez.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm there, but I don't see any other,
I thought
no video or anything.
Yep, he sent. He sent me the video.
Then maybe he just sent it directly to you.
Or you forgot to add the group in.
That's possible too.
Yeah,
Possibly
because
might have forgotten to hit send.
usually you have to pick the group or individual people, right? So.
I thought I did.
No. I've been looking, and I mean, that's the first thing I did. I went straight to the group chat thing, and I got you directly too, but I didn't get that.
I did get an invitation.
I know someone who would probably appreciate a good crappie would probably be corn-fed. He almost had the, like, whatever they call it, the trifecta thing a while back. The three getting equal the state record of each of the 3 different types of fish in the same day.
Rob is wearing a very weird hat.
Oh, you saw the Cookie Monster hat with the bite out of it? Yeah, I saw that.
Rob is wearing a very weird hat. That guy looks familiar. There it is. Okay, now Jason sent it to the group.
Yeah, now I
Okay.
can see the
Yeah,
notification.
now I got it.
Yeah.
He's in a river.
I mean, look at that big old. Wait till you guys see how big this thing is.
Yeah, it's fat.
Send that one to Rob.
Turn
I
off
didn't
Robert.
listen to it. I just saw it. I did not listen to it.
Big old fish. That is a dirty
Oh
ass
my god,
river.
looks like a
too.
piranha. That is a chunk.
That's probably at least 4 or 5 pounds.
Yes, a 4.10 pound.
You guys said 4 pounds?
Yeah, almost
Wow.
2 kilos.
Yeah, I see the picture. There's another video he has too where he actually caught it.
She's thick. That is a thick. Those are some good fillets though. They're small, but they are fat, like wide fillets.
Wow. Kind of
Lots
heavy for a fish.
News. Don't know if crocuses are designed as medicinal. A lot of those are kind of, if you eat them, you get sick. Other than the one that allows you to get saffron spores from it. Oh, and by the way, I think all the ones that I had in my greenhouse, I think they kicked the bucket. So I think I lost 11 original plants plus whatever was splitting off. I pulled them out as of like 2 weeks ago, so hopefully whatever I have left will recover and come back. If not,
Oh,
well, guess I still have all the ones in the main garden bin.
And it's
okay,
part of
crocus
gardening,
is,
right?
or saffron derived from it.
Yeah, the crocus is the actual flower, the classification for the flower itself. The saffron or the corms, or sorry, the saffron or the stamens that grow off of it.
Yeah, it's an alternative medicine to heal by some to use treatments ranging from anxiety to whooping cough.
Yeah.
So crocus
Also a good
can probably
spice.
do that in theory.
Well, also an extremely expensive spice.
Yes.
You got some of that, don't you?
Yeah, so that's what I'm growing. Now, unfortunately, it takes a while to grow enough
Sorry to hear
because I
that.
can't exactly just start with a half an acre of saffron and just go from there
Why not?
because I don't have half an acre to grow saffron.
Well, that makes sense.
Or he doesn't have enough to buy a whole half acre of saffron.
Oh, those things were cheap.
Which you finishing up your food, hon?
But again, the
Up your
problem
lo-
is
pepper?
I don't have the volume of land.
It's a lot more tender now.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Well, that's even better.
Because trust me, if I had 5 acres, I'd probably dedicate at least a quarter acre just to growing saffron. Or sorry, growing crocuses. So I can harvest saffron.
I'll be happy with a half an acre.
Quarter
I'd be
acre, I
happy
would
just
have
to
my
see
house
spring.
on. Say what?
I'd be happy just to see spring.
No, you're forever stuck in winter there, CR.
Like I've been
You won't
saying,
share your
I'm-
name with us. That's probably the reason why.
like I've been saying, I'm getting a 404 error. Spring isn't loaded here. Isn't loading here in Canada.
That
Again.
404 error spring not found.
Yeah, exactly. I saw something a couple years ago, and now I'm like, I always say it now. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting a 404 error again.
Who say what now there, Cecilia? Who you telling to slim down? I've been losing weight. I just keep gaining it back, but
I gotta plug my computer in. My computer came unplugged.
I've been staying between 200 and 210 for the last couple of weeks, so that's a plus.
Yay!
Yay!
No, I got down to 30% on my computer. Didn't realize it.
You know, Scott would tell you to plug it in, right?
Well, I didn't realize my cord got knocked off. I usually keep it plugged in.
Yeah, by the way, where is the one? Where is the one? Has not arrived yet. The one we do not have to roll for.
Oh, he's where is the one? He is on the ottoman in front of Jenny, watching her eat.
Yeah.
If you want to see him, give me a second.
Gently is the one.
There is a Macus attack, it's a crack, it's a Macus, a wackus.
He can't hear you because I got my headset in.
I knew, but I'm still going to say it anyway.
Okay, wait. Okay, Jenny says to unplug it, so.
That is, Sir, Macus attack, is a smack, is a crack, is a wackus. Get over here. Mac. Macus. You know you want to come over here, you sneaker. He's being all... I'm also 6 foot, Cecilia, so at 210, I'm not that large. When I was at 220 to 225, I felt fat. Plug it back in, son.
Unmute yourself.
Okay. Late, happy
I'm better. You can take me down now. Thank you. And Macus is going back to sleep.
Thank you, Weed.
Another cat now.
Oh, yeah.
You were saying, Jason? You were saying something there.
happy late Equinox Day.
It feels more like it today because I saw sun today, unlike yesterday.
Was his last name Goku?
Son of Goku.
No, Son Goku.
Oh.
Go.
So, CR, I'm assuming you are once again planning on doing sunflowers this year?
Oh, maybe I should actually try that other variety that I have.
What other variety are there?
Yeah, it's sitting in the room. I can go get it in a little bit.
Is that the candied version?
No, Cliff's seen it. Cliff has seen it.
There are so many varieties of sunflowers out there. It's not even funny.
Oh, I know.
Well, I know there's smaller versions and there's larger versions, but I wasn't sure what version he had.
Different colors.
Well, I get that, but I'm
You know what?
size-wise.
You know what's funny? Last year, the 2025 season, like I actually had one look different. It was small because the way where I drew it, but I was just like, the petals weren't totally a solid color. There was some like striping in it.
Roll for Ian.
Oh, we got an Ian.
Ian sighting. Ian.
Free sighting.
I'll cost you $12.99.
You charge me $12.99.
He's trying to make money somehow.
I revoke your pellet privileges.
Ooh.
Wait, let me roll for dexterity.
Oh, actually, Ian did actually find
Speaking
something really
of-
cool.
Pellet
the-
privileges.
He actually helped me acquire something yesterday that I think was really cool.
Leg brace.
No, I already had those.
They came in today.
Nice.
One of these.
Is that a battery? No, is that a heater or a
Hand
battery?
warmer.
Yeah, no, yes to what it is a power bank. It's a light and it's a hand warmer.
Here's in the box.
Brand new in the box, $8 at the Salvation Army.
Got you, Cecilia.
And
And you know what else it is? It's a way to mark the trail because it's bright color.
Well, it is Ozark Trail.
But it's still cheaper than it was at Walmart.
Yeah, better than buying it brand new. That's for sure. It's usually $20.
Is it?
I got it for $8. So
So Jason, you got 3 of those, right? Or did you get 4?
I bought 2 of them.
That's actually not a bad light. That's actually pretty decent.
yeah, it's and the part if you hold it down enough, you turn it off here, and the hand warmer part kicks in. and it goes from 104. I'm not sure if you can see that. Oh, you can't. It's 104
Barely.
at the lowest, and goes all the way up. The next one is 122 to 140.
Yeah, I'll just keep it at 104 because that would your battery's gonna last a heck of a lot longer.
Yeah, I wouldn't go up unless you really need the heat, right? If it's cold, really cold, then
We did have
pick
to
it up.
charge it before we started using. Started using it, and it came with a little lanyard.
Yeah.
And the fact
Does
is,
it fit your wrist? Because I know sometimes those lanyards don't fit people's wrists.
Oh, if I force it on, yeah, I can get it on.
Yeah,
Not great, but I
I
can
do
do it.
lanyard myself.
I would change it out.
Well,
So you can
it
actually
does
use
work. But it means it's not going to fall off by itself. But
True.
the fact that it's a battery pack, because it is Type C charging. But you have to use the USB-A for the other side in order to get it used to charge your devices and stuff. It's a 50. See what does they say it is? It's a 5200 milliamp battery, which is not
Yeah, you get
bad.
about one and a half charges
What was
on your phone.
the number? Sorry, I missed that.
5200.
Okay.
I've seen smaller. Trust me. The fact that this does 3 different things.
Well, I mean, you were a medic.
No, but the thing is, it's versatile. It's got 3 functions. That's a winner. I
Are they
didn't think it would
seriously
be.
launching off fireworks in the middle of freaking March? Yep.
They missed New Year's and they're too early for 4th of July. Hey?
April, Easter's too far away, so I don't know what they're launching them off for, but those were
Kid
fireworks.
Sierra.
Could be a birthday. Could be a anniversary. Could be Chinese New Year. I have no idea.
I hate to break this to you, but every year in China is a new year.
Every week of every year. Yeah.
But yeah, digressing.
But yeah,
This
that's
is-
cool that you got that, Colin.
Well, Ian found it, but the thing is, for $9, brand new in the box. I was actually kind of surprised. I thought it didn't work at first because it wasn't charged. Because usually they come with some kind of charge to it.
Oh, is that
But
shit?
Ian plugged it in, and it came with its own little charge cord and everything. So, I think it's a more versatile than I thought it would be, because I thought these hand warmers were a joke. Now I have not tested it how it works, over a period of time in cold weather.
Well, I mean, you're gonna be out there, right? You're gonna be out there when it's actually cold.
Yeah.
To notice it. It's
one
just like
of those pockets.
what I've said about clothing, winter clothing, right? Sometimes I have to wait for it to be actually cold to try it out.
Right. So
You know, because if it's too warm outside, you don't notice the difference as much.
it's supposed to get down to 27 tomorrow night. So
27.
have to wait and see. It's still below freezing. It's not like super cold like it has been. This has actually been the warmest March since 1930.
Pretty much, this is the warmest March for just about everywhere, record-wise. Like,
Except for here. Except for
That
here.
you know of. You might be the exception rather than the rule.
I don't know, because even Howie still doesn't have snow yet.
Yeah, he mentioned it to me.
And
He
he
mentioned it
usually
to me on
does.
my stream. Yeah, he mentioned it on my stream. Like, he didn't even see anything.
Scott was like trying to do his hot tent.
I can't believe I missed that last night.
He's got a really nice little tent. And
Well,
it's
I know
gonna-
you were there, Colin, because I heard him say your name. I caught the green egg. I was just like, what? He was live? I didn't even notice that. Because I was live, right? Then I'm like, I thought I checked, and I'm like,
No,
I didn't see
the
him
video
live.
he
And,
posted was originally he sent to me directly, and I told him to. Says he did a really good little snippet of the first burn with that video he sent me. He should just reuse it because it's nothing wrong with it. But I do have some stuff to help him with his stove to make it more efficient. Like he doesn't have a spark arrestor.
Everybody's sending me dirty pics. Goddamn.
Because you saw the flames coming out the top of that stove of his, that one video. It's like Yeah. And that's only a 2.36 inch.
I figured you would like that one.
I was like, what?
Speak of
That's
dirty.
hilarious.
No, it's not dirty.
No,
Absolutely hilarious. Makes sense if you understand the all the movies. Ooh, I wouldn't mind having 5 months. And what was Marcus going on about over there?
Oh, we say it's because he doesn't have a girlfriend.
oh, I see.
He's got 3 of them.
He's got squishmallows that he uses.
I hope you clean them on the regular.
They're his squishmallows. No one else uses them.
Oh, he almost took out that moth. Almost took out a giant butterfly moth.
Yeah, I packed up my tent better today, my hot tent and everything,
Mhm.
and it's a lot harder to do when there's a lot of wind, and you have a. And I have
Yes.
a
Well, usually that's how it goes.
no, the thing is, I have a bum shoulder, and
Oh.
you know how hard it is try to maintain something by holding my
How
hands.
did you manage to acquire one of those and legally?
Bum shoulder
Yeah,
Easy.
bum shoulder.
by using my cane because of my bum knee.
So you beat a bum to death with your cane and stole his bum shoulder?
No, I acquired a bum knee because my knee went out.
Yeah, but you just said you had a bum shoulder. I was trying to figure out how you acquired a bum shoulder legally.
Ha ha ha.
Oh my!
I would have not went
late.
down that road. That road was a little.
Yeah.
Even for you,
A
Cliff.
little wobbly.
That was
That
yeah.
was not good, even for you.
Yeah.
I mean, there's good jokes and there's bad jokes, and there's just dumb bad jokes.
Don't forget the ugly jokes.
Well, at least
You think
we
mine are
understand.
bad at times.
Sometimes I intentionally ignore the answers to people because there's no point. So just even though it makes me sound obtuse, I am not.
Stop sending me porn. Stop sending me porn, Jason.
Now, is it fishing porn or is it plant porn?
I would say something, but I won't.
Almost along the lines of what? Yeah, let's just say yes. On that, for that particular yes, for the one
So-
that he sent me, yes.
If it's plant porn, is it poison ivy?
No, that would be the vines from.
You know what? Uma Thurman's version.
No,
Okay, yeah,
my brain just died.
I got that one.
No, I understood the Batman reference, but no, mine was towards Evil Dead. That's the one.
Oh, I haven't seen that one in years.
The original, not the terrible remake.
Well, here the thing is, I mean, I've been watching this one guy on either TikTok or Instagram, and he called the American Wizard, and he meets up with Ash and upgrades his shotgun to a better shotgun.
He already had a good shotgun.
No, apparently he still gets his ammo from Smart, but he gets his shotgun's been upgraded and his chainsaw has been upgraded.
I was gonna say his chainsaw was pretty much upgraded to fit his busted hand. Plus, it was like an instant pull start on that.
No, he had a little hook on his shoulder that allowed him to pull start it with one hand.
Yeah, but he still had the chainsaw was modified.
Well, it had to be. The fact that he could do it one-handed is just amazing. And
No, what always got me with that movie is how the heck he managed to make a mechanical hand in the 1800s with a blacksmith,
Yep.
and yet he couldn't do that here in the 20th century.
Well, for one, he didn't have a forge. Two, I mean, yes, he's mechanically inclined, but not that kind. It's different metallurgy. It's a whole different ballgame.
There you go, CR.
And here's the question: how do you power it to where you can do this?
If you're a Gen Xer, you'll get this one.
I'll look at it later because I'll look at it later, Jason.
No, what I still want to know is where he got the fuel to run the chainsaw in the 1800s. They didn't have gas.
No, that wasn't the 1800s. It was the medieval time period. So
That's even older.
1200s.
That's even older.
He could already run it off of alcohol, but he would have to really refine it. To be fair.
Yeah, it didn't bounce out of the trash can.
Yeah.
I got a large glass bottle in there. I half expected it to hit it and bounce out.
I do like the Godzilla one, Jason.
Only because it's Godzilla.
Hey, there's no such thing as a bad
I
thing.
could hit that thing with every nuke on the planet, and it still wouldn't kill that damn lizard.
No, every nuke he would absorb it because he was created from nuclear energy.
That's what I'm saying. They could drop every nuke on him, and it would that lizard would get bigger.
Yeah,
One
he'll
thing that would
soak it
make
all
him
up.
bigger is all it would do. He is called the king of all monsters for a reason.
Him and King Kong.
King Kong is like a second. They're like side by
They're
side.
evenly matched. They can't defeat each other.
Oh.
That's because they're titans.
But yes.
As long as they're not Teen Titans Go, that's all that matters to me.
No, because they're both from Project Monarch.
I've not really seen a lot of that one yet. I heard it's supposed to be pretty good though.
No, actually, they're doing pretty good with Project Monarch.
Yeah, I know, but I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it.
It's about butterflies.
I know Kurt Russell's in it, but
In
that's
the new
all I
one,
know.
yeah.
That's all I know.
Good
And
Lord, I've got
is King Kong mentioned?
8:30. I have the fan on still in my greenhouse, and it's only 73 degrees in there.
What is it outside your greenhouse?
Probably like 75, 80.
Okay.
It's still hotter than Hades out there.
Let me see here.
Yeah, we dropped to
Yeah, it's 80 still
70.
outside.
Yeah, we dropped to 70 outside.
Ooh, Jason got cold.
And it's 70 in the greenhouse.
Okay.
CR needs a greenhouse for the backyard.
Yeah, he
We
does.
are at 72.
CR also needs to plant some more sunflowers this year.
And I believe somebody turned on the air conditioning.
No, I'm going to have to get to that at some point. It's 74 inside my room right now.
Uh-oh. You can actually see CR's feet.
Oh,
No.
I thought there was a belly button at first. I was like, what the Hades? God,
Okay, we see the
barely
outline
got
of
snow.
his feet.
Damn.
That's barely snow.
Why is Earl alive?
Oh, okay, now my
Oh,
hands
does
are
he
cold.
choose
Okay,
why
you can
he
take me off
probably-
screen. You can
He
take me.
probably doesn't go
I
live
just
on
wanted to show
Saturday.
you guys that.
No, he's doing a sunset right now. It looks really good.
Ooh, that's cold.
I don't have Earl popping up on my feed.
You can take me off.
Are you subscribed to Reef Robber?
Yeah.
You can take me off big screen, Cliff. I just want to show that.
No, I'm gonna leave you on there just for fun.
You guys talking about like all this heat, all the 70, 80, 90. Here I am, like
He's trying to catch that green flash.
Got to be on the water.
Yeah,
So
he's,
you guys
he's
trying
at
to
the
do a
beach
rainbow
looking at the
trout?
sunset. The sun is about ready to dip below the ocean.
Oh, I'm looking at it.
I can't hear him, but I can see it.
But I got it going. Really windy, apparently.
Make sure everybody gives him a thumbs up, please.
Gotta get to the actual thingy here in a second.
That is really windy.
Yeah, he might not. I don't know if he's gonna get the flash or not. To be honest.
Well, it's getting close.
I don't know if they'll catch it on film. It'll be so fast.
what are you guys talking about?
Earl is actually watching the sun go down over the ocean. He's on the beach.
It's supposed to be some kind of flash.
Yeah, well, it's not a constant thing. It's you have to be in the right spot at the right time to see it.
In the right atmospheric conditions.
That's when you see the Imperial Star Cruiser coming over the horizon.
You guys talking about like a shooting star? What are you guys talking about?
No, the green.
No,
Did
sun,
you ever
the
watch
actual
any of
sun.
the Pirates of the Caribbean movies?
Some of them. I don't know this reference.
The green flash is the point where the sun sets above the horizon of the ocean and creates like this just momentary flash of green.
I would show it to you if
okay.
you wanted me to, but
I mean, extremely momentary, like less than a second.
I'm just kind of curious to see if it'll actually show
the
up.
sun is going down.
Yeah, he's got kind of cloudy over there, so it's a little overcast. Might not get it. I think you have to have it on like a perfectly clear day.
I thought you guys were talking about something else.
Yeah.
But I heard about that meteor, 7-ton meteor or whatever, that was supposed to exist over in Ohio. Ohio, I mean.
Over 10 states.
Yeah, I
Oh,
heard
it was
about that.
gone.
Supposedly, there's supposed to be another chance of seeing something like that next month. Supposedly, if I remember right. I briefly saw a video about this.
Nope, no green.
Yeah, we still haven't quite hit the peak. Again, it's cloudy, so he's got.
Yeah, let's not make it harder.
It's orange because of all the pollution.
Yeah.
It's almost gone. It's got like a little sliver left.
Yeah, because the minute the top of that crown hits just below the horizon of the water, it usually happens. But again, he's got all of that
He's looking away. He's looking
nasty
away. That's a
pollution.
bad idea.
Yeah, so if you're not hooked up with the reef, Robert, go ahead and do that. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick here.
I have far too many fishing channels that I actually had to delete because I was getting too many notifications. Plus, I live in the desert. Donkeys, I could go do a lot of fishing.
I put the link in the chat just in case anybody's interested.
Okay, you did already.
Don't have long, folks. I'm not going to keep this a super, super extensive long live tonight. I'm just going to keep it around 2 hours or so.
Okay.
Just so I can go
Well, okay.
take care of more stuff outside. I didn't get quite enough done while I was out there earlier, but
Well, I guess then I got an opportunity here.
so this will be a 5-minute warning roughly. And normally I go like 2 to 3 hours, but I'm just going to keep it short today. I got to deal with a bunch of shit tomorrow at work and really don't want to.
All right, he's done.
So, any last remarks, comments, concerns, information about gardening
Bits,
anyone
4
would like
bits,
to
6
share?
bits, a peso, all for those, that kind of thing, whatever.
I'll do an after show. No.
Yeah, how much are you going to charge for that after show?
$12.99.
Hey, you, 650
per minute.
A CR after show, after dark.
I mean, I can bring a fan for my fans.
You going to do a fan dance? You said what?
Gary's live too. Gary's live.
Sorry.
Let's see, where am I at? I'm just checking on
Hi,
that.
Johnny.
Well, they changed the way they do the thing on the side of YouTube.
I need one more subscriber so I can summon the devil.
Oh, by the way, I am now up to 1,122.
I'm at 665. I need one more. But anyways,
You want to be able to shout at the devil type of thing?
yes. 666 live. Just kidding.
Wookie in the Woods is on.
No idea who that is. So I guess we'll just start winding her down, folks. Nobody's got anything else to speak about on gardening, so hopefully everyone's doing a good season this year. Like I said, me and Jason are already pretty much in the swing of getting everything started.
Well, even CC's garden, she's doing really good too.
Who?
CC?
Cecilia?
Not Cecilia, a different CC.
Oh,
She takes care of the neighborhood out of her trailer park. I think she's in Southeast Texas, and she grows a lot of food on her property.
nice.
That's cool.
Let me see.
Nice.
pull that up here.
Let's see here. We got Tiger Muskie is on. The Nut House, Ethereal Moonlight.
She puts out a video almost every morning.
Oh, Marines and Army Mom is live.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
because Gary's live right now.
Yep.
So they're probably doing piggyback.
So if you want to go over there and say, hey, that's a good place to go.
I could pester Gary.
We all could pester Gary. We don't get a chance to do that very often.
Because I'm usually live. Because he goes live at like 7:30.
Well, we're usually on your live, so we can go over there and say, hey, we can raid him, and we can say goodnight to you and that kind of thing at the same time.
Yeah, I might just go pester him. Hide him up over there.
I'm already over there.
Alrighty.
Oh no, Tiger's not live. He's just doing a premiere.
There we go.
But Gary, there.
He's in my state, by the way. Tiger lives like 10 minutes away from me.
There you go, CR. That's CC's Texas Garden.
Oh, her. Yeah. Gotcha.
Well, here's
Well, Molly and I met her last year.
Oh damn. So
your
everybody's
trip
up
is coming up soon, isn't it, Jason?
What?
Your trip's coming up.
Yes.
Eddie, Gary, Civi, the other Eddie, Dez, and Stock. Oh, he's a
Edit,
Broncos fan. He can go suck it.
You got Edit, what's the stuff? Then you got Eddie Hole.
Yep. Damn, who's over there deep throating water?
It's a glass. Sorry. Usually I don't usually do that. Sorry, my bad.
All I hear is
Hydration is a must,
like, God
right,
damn, who's
CR?
deep throating water?
My bad.
Anyways, folks,
All
we're
right.
pretty much at the time limit, so all be well, be safe.
You too,
Uh,
Cliffy.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Okay.
Don't do everything I would do. Get out there, grow some stuff, even if you haven't done it before. Try something. Aside from that, folks, this is going to be it from Fox and Outdoors. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe on the way out. And any last words from CR?
Like you guys always say, is go smack a rat.
Colin?
You well,
That's
be
what you
safe,
guys
and we
say.
love you all.
And Jason.
Hey, everybody, don't forget to get out there and slap a rat.
Take care, folks. Be well, and we'll see you on Wednesday or Tuesday.
Catch you on the flip side.
Later.